Mary, meet Leo. Leo's sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Leos, starting today, the 29th of September, 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and today I'm reading with this Tarot of Marseille by Polka. And I've already purified with this beautiful Roger and Gallet Extra Vieille cologne. You can find a link to purchase that cologne right on in the video description of this video on YouTube. And I also have put a link to an Amazon page that has a copy of this deck. I think it's out of print, but it's a beautiful deck. So thank you so much for joining us today. If you are watching us on YouTube, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching us on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. And you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating on YouTube are the lovely Honeypaw and the lovely Shirley. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you, Leos and friends of Leos, for joining us today. This reading goes out to a lot of Leos, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it applies to you, just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find the most recent of all those tarot streams right on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in that main menu. I don't read with card reversals, so I will flip the cards right side up. That's just how I like to read. All is well, I promise. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. Or if you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat right in the chat thread if you feel like giving us a donation. We do appreciate your support, and we appreciate you being here. So I've got a couple more shuffles, Leo, and I'll give this deck a nice clean cut. Let's see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Leos. Let's see, we start out with an Ace of Swords and a 5 of Wands and an Empress card. Wonderful. Okay, you're on fire. You're doing great. And you know what? Sometimes in the past, you've had to really kind of bite your tongue a little bit, or, you know, maybe not say the wrong thing, and just be careful of how you are. Today you don't have to do it. This is not the time to do that. You're on the right track, and if you get a little annoyed, if you get a little upset, if you have some words, they're warranted right now. You're not being abusive when that happens. You're stating your claim. You're staking a claim, and you're stating facts. And if you're annoyed, you're upset, if you're a little angry, it's warranted and it's healthy right now, and it's serving a purpose. It's serving a function of bringing you out of one state and into the other. You're not being harmful, you're not being hurtful, and you're not being abusive, according to this 5 of Wands. So don't feel bad if you have a little bit of irritability. It's actually a positive thing, which is not always the case, right? So you can't relate what you're going through to some things in the past where you might have not been so healthy with your anger. This is healthy with your anger, and it's short-lived. I'm not saying go be angry, but if it happens to come up, it's very short-lived, and it's really just a release. It's a release of pent-up stuff. And it's usually because it's warranted, and it's getting you, like I said, it's getting you motivated and bringing you into the next beautiful phase of your being. You're doing so well, though. This Ace of Swords, you taking your power, you understanding your power, and living in your power. That's what's going on right now. And where you're headed is this prosperity, this Empress card. Now, that's why I say that this anger is warranted, because where it's bringing you is into the opposite of that anger. You know, once you release the anger, what's left is you being at peace. And that peace and that poise is very important. This is the card of poise. And when you are poised and peaceful, you're prosperous. The 3 Ps. Peace and poise equal prosperity. And that's the lesson of this goddess of prosperity, this empress. And you're moving into that prosperous place. And you're moving out of something else that wasn't as prosperous. And so just enjoy the journey. It's a quick trip into prosperity here. We've got a 3 of coins. We've got the Justice card. And we've got the Emperor card. Yeah, like I said, you and your power are really on to, I mean, you're just on fire. It's amazing. And it's wonderful, Leo. This is your time. You're doing great. Look at these two together. The Emperor and the Empress. So not only are you prosperous, but you're powerful. With this Ace of Swords, my goodness. That's wonderful. You're really coming into it, and you really don't want to miss a trick. Don't miss a beat. You're on it. This is your time to shine. And don't miss one opportunity, and definitely don't let anybody try to bring you down right now. Some stuff happened in the past. And that's possibly why you might be a little irritable, because things didn't work out for you as well as you wanted to at one point. Maybe not super recently, but at one point. And the Justice card is that law of restitution. And all the law of restitution is that everything has to be in balance. And things are coming back into balance in your favor. So wherever things were wrong, or something was taken from you, or you weren't treated fairly, or whatever it was, it's all coming back into balance. And you're the recipient of all of the benefit of that. You're getting the restitution from that. And that balancing is sometimes what that irritability is about. It's just, you're just experiencing a rebalancing. It's sort of like the elevator going too fast or something. And you just have a moment of like, whoa, and so that can show up as anger or irritability. But all that is stuck energy that's getting released. And what it's getting released into is not only that the receiving of the restitution that is your right, but really landing into your own power. This Emperor card by itself is a very powerful card, because it's the recognition that your life is your empire, and how you lead as the Emperor is up to you. But when it's on top of this Empress card, it means that you have, it's like you have a full battery. You've got the Emperor and the Empress really connected within you. So not only are you poised and prosperous, that's where you're headed, but you're powerful. Power, poise, and prosperity. Power, peace, poise, and prosperity. 4 P's. And that power is absolute. You have absolute power over your empire. And it looks to me like you're using that power very wisely, or you will be, as you get into it. Now, it's not like you're coming out of recently something horrible. It seems like you started something really good recently. It seems like something that maybe some work that you've started, or financial ideas, or something that you've started that maybe seemed like it was kind of a slow burn and it wasn't going that quickly, but it was very positive. It's really picking up steam. It's really picking up momentum. And this is probably one of the better readings I've seen for you ever. And I don't know what else to tell you other than you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right, but don't second guess yourself. You don't want to second guess yourself. You want to stay, that's the one lesson of the Emperor, is that you want to be advised. You want to listen to that inner guidance, the still small voice within you. And the reason why you're so, that you have such access to that still small voice within you, and you will, is because of this Empress card being so poised, being so peaceful and so serene. And it's in that quiet mind, in that silence, in that relaxation, that you are advised. And the Emperor that's advised and follows the advice is the powerful Emperor. The one that thinks all by himself or herself, the one that thinks all by itself and has its own ideas and flies off the handle. Those are the Caligulas of the world, right? But the Marcus Aurelius of the world, the really powerful, wonderful, benign emperors that really accomplish so much are the ones that listen and follow on the inner planes. So you want to learn how to be a listener and a follower on the inner planes. Like when you're listening, when you're meditating, if you're not meditating, I would recommend that you do some kind of meditation or relaxation where you sit in silence. But learn how to step back inside your mind and let your inner guide lead the way and that you follow. On the outer planes, it doesn't look like you're a follower at all. On the outer planes, it's like, whoa, Leo really knows what they're doing. Leo is really in their power. Leo is really making some amazing choices, right? That's what it looks like to everybody outside of you. But internally, that's because you're learning how to follow. That's being a good emperor. And being a good empress is allowing everything to come to you. Not going out and getting it, not trying to make things happen. No, she sits in her throne with poise and everything comes to her. Stuff that she wants and stuff she didn't even know she wanted. Everything good just comes to her. And this, somehow you started this trend fairly recently, it looks like. And now it's, like I said, it's picking up steam. And you're doing great. Now, let's look at the meditations that you may want to listen to if you have some time. If you go to the video description of this video on YouTube, you'll see a link to those tarot meditations. They're all free. The one for this Justice card is called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. You may want to listen to that if you have time over the next couple of weeks so that you can really optimize the fact that things are rebalancing for you and that you're going to be receiving everything that you may have perceived that you lost in the past with interest. So things are really coming to you. Things are really balancing out in your favor. And then you've got this pair here, two meditations there. The one for the Empress is called Lessons from the Goddess of Prosperity. And the one for the Emperor is called Claiming Your Royal Powers. So that's quite a powerhouse of trump cards for you. On top of that, you have this Ace of Swords, this Three of Coins, amazing power, amazing prosperity that, like I said, it maybe seems like it's not really going fast enough for you, but just chill out. It's going to be fine. And like I said, if all of this rebalancing starts to feel a little disconcerting and you might be a little irritable, and you might be a little even angry at times, just go with it. Just let that energy move because it's energy being released that was stuck. That's all. You're not going to be toxic. And just to make sure you're not toxic, if you have to have a temper tantrum or something, do it when you're all by yourself, right? Just do it when you're all by yourself and just notice that it's not toxic anger really that you're experiencing. It's stuck energy that's getting released and it's moving you into this. So I'm not telling you to go be irritable. If irritability is not happening, that's fine. That means that you're handling it without any blockage. But if you are irritable, don't make yourself wrong for it. Just get some exercise, do some breathing. Like I said, have a little temper tantrum by yourself or pound a pillow, whatever you need to do to get that energy moving and recognize what it's doing is it's unblocking you and allowing you to move forward into all this amazing power and prosperity and peace and poise and all the good things. Very, very powerful reading today. Really, really great. So good for you, Leo. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And thank you so very much to the amazing moderators, Honeypaw, Shirley, and Dre. We'll see you in 2 weeks for another 2-week reading, Leo. Until then, blessed be.